Good morning, everyone. We are live. Hi, Sammy. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi. Tell your friends that we're live. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome. Just gonna give 5 minutes. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Clever Chevy, right? Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, I changed my hair this time. No more wig, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Tell your friends that we're live. Tell your friends we're live so they can join in. I'm going to give some time for questions. So related to what we're talking about. It's a very important topic. Share the link. Let everyone know we're here. Happy Easter, everyone. Happy Easter. We have been waiting for this month. Someone said chubby cheeks. Thank you. It's a sign of healthy living, isn't it? Okay. Let me see. Unfortunately, I forgot to do that. So, Clever Chevy, I was just rushing in because I had a very important meeting that took more than the anticipated time. So, but when we shared the the video, then the topic is going to be there. But let me just try and see if I can do that through the comment section. Thank you. We're starting in 2 minutes. Okay, so I posted that. Let me see. Can I pin the comment like that? Turn off comment, turn off questions. All right, so I can't really see how to do that. I guess I would have done that before I went live. But when we do the repost, when I upload the video again, then I'm gonna make sure that the topic is put on there just the way we do the last one. Yeah, just the way we did the last one. All right, so let me just get started. Thank you all for joining in. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for all the follows, the likes, the love, the referrals, the reviews. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So today I'm going to be talking about 3 things that you should consider, 3 things you must do before you consider traveling abroad. Even if you want to travel to UK or Poland or any other country, it's very important that you do these 3 things. Very important. So I'm going to start off with preparing your documents. Preparing your documents, because this live was inspired by our constant interaction with clients, and we'll be seeing some of the issues that clients go through And in order to ensure that some persons avoid making the same mistake, hence this live event. Okay, so the first thing is to prepare your academic document. A lot of people just may not know that they will have the opportunity to travel abroad, and some do not even plan that maybe at a certain time in my life I'm going to travel to the UK to study. What the opportunity comes, what do I do? So while you're in school, for all those who are still in university, you're waiting to graduate maybe a year or a couple of months, it's important that you have your transcripts ready. Some person might say, I don't need it right now, why should I get my transcript? There are some of us that, you said there is no noise at the background. I'm just here. There's no noise in the background. So maybe it's, I don't know, it might be the network, but there's no noise at the background, yeah? G. So yeah, so for some people, like I said, that you're still in university, you are going to graduate in a couple of months or maybe the following year, it's important that you have your transcript set up. We have clients who are ready to proceed, but the issue is the transcript, and the universities are taking like maybe 2 months, 3 months. Some have not even heard back for 5 months about the transcript. So you don't want, when an opportunity comes for you to travel, especially now that there are loads of amazing offers, and universities are giving discounts, and UK has a target to getting over 600,000 international students by 2030. It's not a time for you to miss out on this opportunity. So it's good that you prepare your documents. So academic documents, your bachelor's degree certificate. For some schools, they don't even accept your notification of result or statement of result. Some universities will ask you that you get your certificate, your award. So it's important that you get it. So don't play down on the importance of getting transcript. And there are some universities in Nigeria that don't agree to send a transcript to maybe the agency or give directly to the student. However, in a place like UK, once you graduate, the day you're getting your award, you're also getting your transcript. Then even if you're traveling, you're leaving the country, you can ask them to send the transcript to your home and they will send it. So, but in Nigeria, it's quite different. Yeah, for some schools, they give you a transcript. For some other schools, you have to pay massive amount of money. Yeah, we know it's not fair. But if you are in uni right now, you have access to that, it's best that you get your transcript. Collect your transcript. And for those who are planning to say, oh, I want to travel in January 2022, start processing your transcript now. If your school can give you a student copy, get your transcript. If you've not gotten your certificate and you have just your notification of result, don't be deceived that that's sufficient, because there are some opportunities, like for example, when we have for people who want to go through the management pathway, and there are lots of opportunities for people who want to work in that kind of industry as a manager, HR, working consulting. They have lots of companies like KPMG that has a graduate trainee program for people, and for companies like KPMG, they ask for transcript, academic transcript, not just for your master's program but for your bachelor's degree as well, what you've completed before. So it's very important that you have a transcript of your time with the university, because sometimes a person can have a third class, right? So third class degree has different CGPA. So your cumulative GPA is something that will determine if the university to accept you or not. There are some universities that accept the third class for direct master's program, but it's dependent on the cumulative GPA. For some people, they have 1.96. Some people, they have 2 point something. Some people, they have 2. Some people have 2.1. So it depends on what your CGPA is. The universities, they are flexible, and if you have massive loads of work experience, then you might be able to get a direct master's. So preparing your academic document is very important. The second most important thing is your travel history. Your travel history is so important. Some people, they travel to maybe, or they apply for a visa to UK and they get refused, and the next thing you're like, oh, they refused me, who is UK, I don't care, and you throw away that document. Let me tell you, if you're going to travel again in a couple of years, that document will be required, because with the UK and every other country as well, but especially for the UK and Canada, data, the information is very important. And whatever document or whatever information you provided in a previous application has an impact on the new application, even though your circumstance has changed. Say, for example, you were refused twice for the UK and you did not keep the refusal letter. You don't know the reason for the refusal, and you put, I don't know. 2 refusals, I don't know. That would be like, is this person sure what they're doing? Or, maybe this person is not a genuine person, or, it's important that you have that letter, because while you're doing your visa application, they're going to ask you, have you been refused before? If you say yes, what year? If you say yes, okay, this 2019, what was the reason? So we as an agency, we're professionals and we know how best to communicate whatever reason, no matter how bad it is, we know what we should write there regarding why you were refused. But it's very important. Some people do their visa application through agents. How can you do an application through an agent and you get refused and then you don't have a copy of the refusal? The agent just tells you, oh, you have been refused. You don't ask for the copy of the refusal. You just leave the agent. So we've had cases. I'm saying this because we've had cases where people have come, to us to say, oh, I had a refusal before. And we're like, where are your documents? And you say, oh, it was done by another agency. And then only to find out that they were packaged to travel. So to be honest with you, I haven't heard that before. But I was quite surprised to see that we had many people coming in to make inquiries. And this was the issue. So having someone, even if it's not in UK, whether it's another country, keep the travel history, keep that refusal document. It is very important. Old passport, refusal documents, have the information, because consistency matters a lot. Now, the example I was giving, that someone said, oh, I was packaged to travel as a married person. Permit me to use the word, put yourself in a very uncomfortable situation. The reason why I say that is because whatever information you give to the UK or Canada, they never forget. USO, they never forget. So just register it in your mind. UK, Canada, they never forget. And UK and Canada, they share data. US, they are not mandated to, but if they need to demand for information from US for a particular applicant, by law, they will give that information to them. But for UK and Canada, they have that agreement, they would know. So if you lie on your application and they see that you provided false information, you could get a 10-year ban. And imagine getting a 10-year ban and for UK and trying to apply to Canada. It's going to be difficult. Or getting a ban in Canada and trying to apply to UK. It's difficult. We've had people who come to us say, oh, I had a ban in Canada, 5 years ban, and then they want to go to UK. These schools will run off. There are schools in UK that they don't want to smell refusals. The moment they see you have a refusal, they will withdraw their academic offer. So, and when you're working with agents, especially us, we always advise that you are completely honest with us and tell us how bad it is. Then we'll decide what is best for you. Don't keep information away. We've had a situation where a client, we've put in an application, we asked her about history, she said she'd never been refused, and all of a sudden, she said, oh, I was refused once. We're filling in the information because the school needs to know. Because what happens is, if you lie to the school and say, oh, I don't have a refusal, and you go and they go on to give an admission, and then immigration, you cannot lie, and you apply to immigration, and immigration sees that you've been refused, the school check the CAS details, because they have to get your CAS number from the UKVI, and they see that on your CAS details you put there, the school say no refusal. That's a false information. If they refuse your visa based on false information, if you made any deposit to the school, they will not give you back your deposit. That's the rule with almost 80% of them. They won't give you back your deposit, because in this situation, it's not their fault. It is you lied. Right, so it's important that you keep the travel information, and don't just in the bid to, people want to travel, don't let anybody package you for what you're not. If you want to travel, you want to visit the UK, we can work with you, work on your finances, advise you what you need to do, make sure you have the proper documentation, no fake documents, no illegal bits, all of that stuff. It's better you prepare and you travel properly than you meet an agent who is just, I want to travel, and then they prepare fake documents for you and tell you, oh, okay, you're married. How can someone go as far as doing a marriage certificate with a fake person? That information in the UKVI is already registered forever. They're not going to change it. It's never going to be lost. They have the information about the person. That person wants to make another application, he has to put in the same information. So imagine a person going to make an application and say, okay, you said you were married before, oh, now I'm not married. Or then you are not married and putting the name of the married partner, the one you're actually married to. What happens? UK says, oh, okay, but you said you're married to this person, you provide marriage certificate. What happens to this marriage certificate? Then you have to go and file for divorce for a wedding or a marriage you didn't actually do. It's a really messy situation, guys. So I'm just really, on that note, really advising you all, and maybe your friends and family, not to engage in such. There are countries you can travel to within Africa build your travel history. You can go to Dubai, build your travel history, but do things properly, because in the future it has a very negative impact. Because now for such a client, the example I gave, yeah, what happens is, so all through her application, she has to put, they went as far as putting that, oh, she has children as well. You don't have kids, you're not married, because you want to visit the UK, then they're saying you have kids and you're married. So what happens then? You have to say, oh, I don't have kids, or I have kids. Oh, okay, yes, I had 2 kids. Now, what happened to the marriage? Oh, we are not legally married, so we don't need to file for divorce. Okay, but you submitted marriage certificate. Oh, okay, that was just a prerequisite, blah, blah, blah. All right, what happened to the kids? Now you're married, you have kids. And they'll ask you, you have kids, they're coming to join you in the UK. What about the ones you said you had before? You put yourself in a messy situation. So as much as you want to travel, don't let anybody package you to represent what you are not. Okay, don't let anyone package you to represent what you're not. So keep your travel history, guys. So Dubai, whatever country you're traveling to, whatever, as long as you have an international passport, you're going to another country, your passport is going to be stamped, you're going to get a visa. Even if it's visa arrival, keep your documents safe. Okay, you can have, sometimes maybe, there are things we plan for, the things we don't plan to happen, actually. So if maybe something happens, you're moving out of your house, you move the documents somewhere you don't remember, the best thing to do is to scan all your documents to your Gmail in clear format, in colored copy. Have it, every Google Gmail account or Yahoo, or for Gmail account now, you have the Google Drive. So use the Google Drive and save all your documents. So your passport, have it scanned there. Your academic transcript, have it scanned there. Your bachelor certificate or whatever, every certificate you have in your life, anything that has to do with you being, academic, in the academic field, you traveling and all that stuff, scan it there. If you have a marriage certificate, scan it there. There are cases where people lost marriage certificate and then you have to go to swear affidavit. And again, another important thing is the WAEC. So for schools now, they're asking for your WAEC scratch card. So when you apply, if your WAEC is more than, let's say, 5 years, sometimes even earlier, they still have a scratch card anyway. Because people say fake WAEC result, it would shock you, but actually they do. Recently, they've been doing fake COVID tests. That is why you can introduce that people pay for a COVID test kit, which, by the way, we assist clients to do so. So if you know anyone who's traveling to the UK who's booked a flight and they need to pay for the COVID test, it's £210. We assist in making that payment, so we can help you. And then if you know anyone who's applying for a visa, they have issues with their card payment, they can't pay because of the limit on the card, we also do that as well. So back to what I was saying, so in the case of WAEC now, they ask for the WAEC scratch card, okay? And then they ask for WAEC certificate. Some schools will say, we don't want you to send us notification of result, we want to see your certificate. But some others, they're fine with notification, and then they'll ask for the scratch card and they go online to verify. So whatever that has to do with you planning to travel to the UK, you have to have proper documentation. It is very important. Yeah, proper documentation. All right, so it says someone asks a question, US refusal, don't state the reason for refusal, but a blue paper, what happens to my UK application? The thing is I'm not saying that they're going to refuse based on the refusal. I'm saying keep the information. So even if they don't state the reason for the refusals, they will usually write ineligible. You put it there. So in the application, we'll put there that, oh, you were refused, reason you are ineligible for the application, or whatever reason, depending on your circumstance. And the reason why we always advise to use an agency, which is us, we will not say recommend another agency. This is our job anyway. We know we can rely on ourselves. We can vouch for only ourselves. But the reason why we say use us is because every application from our experience is different. No two applications are the same. We've applied for a student before who had 3 Canadian refusals, 3 back-to-back, 2018, 2019, 2020. And she got a visa approved when we did it. So it's a matter of knowing what kind of wisdom to apply and, based on that person's circumstance. Do you understand what I mean? So it's not just a matter of this is my refusal, this is my refusal, this is my refusal. No, but we're saying if you're going to use an agent, then keep those documents properly. Even if you don't want to use an agent and you want to do it yourself, you have to make sure you have access to that documentation. So they want to know, or you've been refused, what's the reason. I'll give you another example. For people who want to study abroad, so we have there was a case where a client came to us to say, okay, I want to study in the UK, and like, okay, do you have refusals? Or you have refusals for Canada, now you have refusals for UK. Early January, you have refusals. What's the reason? Now this client applied to Canada for a different program. Let's say you applied for nursing, and you got refused for nursing. And then The candidate applied again for UK and says she wants to study, let's say, what course now? She wants to study business. Now, in the previous application, the client says, oh, she had a passion to study in Canada, nursing. All of a sudden, you're applying to UK and say, oh, my passion is to study business. And UK is like, okay, you are going to study nursing, was your passion. We don't know, or we're not aware that people just change passion so quickly, you know, from being passionate about nursing, you're no longer passionate, you're not passionate about. And they said on that note, she's not a genuine student. So when she came to us, there was really literally nothing we can do, because if the caseworker has refused your visa on the grounds, or you know, based on the law, immigration rules, and you don't qualify, we check what the immigration rules said regarding that refusal. And in that case, there's nothing she can do, because she's no longer a genuine student. She's not considered one. So the application process from getting your admission to getting your visa is a very sensitive, you know, process that you just don't jump and do by yourself. And that's why we are there for you, to assist you. But some people feel like, oh, I don't need agents, I just want to do it myself. If you can pay a tuition fee of over 6 million, then you cannot pay a service fee of 200,000 that spans, you know, that covers even you getting the UK, you know, providing a stress-free process and even progression to another course. Then you're not ready, to be honest. So, but what I'm saying in essence is, you know, from that process of you picking a course, is vital you pick the right course. We've had another case where someone came to us, wanted to study abroad, she got refused. Why? They say you're not a genuine student. What was the reason? She failed a PCI. She failed a PCI, precast interview. So for some university, they do precast interview. For some university, they don't do precast interview. But an agency will prepare you anyway. And the school says, oh, they're not willing to take the particular student on because of the risk involved. What happens when a student fails an interview? If a student fails an interview UKVI, the license of that university can get affected. If they look at the the number of students who are failing the PCIs and the rate is high, what happens is they're going to withdraw the university's license. So it's not just you getting a refusal. The impact is not just only you. You're not the only one who suffers in the case. The university suffers as well. So it's very important that things are done properly. And that's why I said for every client, no client is the same. So based on your circumstance, we decide what's best for you and what approach we're going to use in your application from the start to the finish. And that's why it's very important that you use an agent, you use us. And you've been seeing our approval rating is very high. We've never had a visa refusal. Why? Because we're very thorough. So guys, on that note, I will round up on that part when I say prepare the documents. Both academic documents and your travel history has to be kept intact. If you do not have your Google Drive already, have your documents on Google Drive, you have a Gmail account, upload your document, go to Cyber Cafe, do a clear scan, showing all details on the document, upload it to Google Drive. It's going to be there forever, for as long as Gmail, exists. You can email the documents to yourself, or, if you have 2 emails, it will be there forever, as long as Google is still operating. It's not going to fold up, but do you get what I mean? So it's better to have it saved there than you transfer documents, or you go and laminate and then you start having issues or water pours on it, and then you can't access your certificate. You know how frustrating it is to get transcript in Nigeria. Then it's something that you need to get started and you need to prepare. Okay, yes. So like I said before, every client is different. You ask a question about if someone with 0 history travel to Canada and get it. Yes, you can. They're not saying you must travel. Every application is treated differently and granted based on individual circumstance. So like I said again, it depends. So when you come to us, we assess your circumstance. We look at, okay, what academic documents you have, is your employment history intact, what's going on. And we advise you, if we feel that it's not appropriate for you to apply in this year, we can tell you, okay, prepare to apply next year. There are many clients that we've told that we're not eager or money hungry, that we say, just come, anybody wants to apply, just come. You want to apply, pay us money. We're not like that. We advise you, because if you're successful, we're successful. Every client who's successful is an automatic flyer. We don't need to shout, because they keep on calling our name everyone, say Fevata is great, Fevata is this, is that. Do you get what I mean? So we're not money hungry. We have a massive clientele. So if depends, if it's not okay for you to apply in this year, we advise you to apply the following year. So get things done properly. If you're traveling abroad, relocating from one country to another, it's not a process that should be rushed. It's something that should be done, and proper care should be taken. Yes, you said if we can be contacted directly. Yes. Like I said, on our Instagram page, if you click on the link on the bio, it will show you all the numbers. We have customer service team, we have student counselors, and I'm with the visa team. So if you depend on what your inquiry is, but every application from that goes through the customer service, goes through the admissions, go through, it comes to my table. So I will always say we are a very closely knitted team. So you don't need to come and speak to me for a direct inquiry. Have a team for that, and they're very trained. They are very much trained and equipped to do their job, and they've been excellent so far. I'm sure you must have seen from the reviews, right? So so let's move on to the next item on my list. Number 2 is financials, financial requirements. It is important that you organize your account. So for some of you, you have jobs, well-paying jobs, you don't get pay slips for your job. And I'm wondering what kind of company you're working in that you don't get pay slips. Maybe it might not be the culture, but it's best to start asking for your pay slips. It's not difficult to do a pay slip. Any company can do a pay slip, even a Word document, or have it on PDF with your name, employee number, if it's required. Organize your account. So if you're getting 50,000 being paid to your account every month, make sure you have pay slips to back that. Have your employment letter. Someone just tell you, you're working for us. This is, come and start resuming tomorrow. There's no employment letter. There's no nothing. I know there are some jobs that don't require that. I can't give you that. But if you're looking to travel, then you have to start organizing your account. Your salaries are to be paid in. Start having savings. Savings is very important. So start putting money away. Have a savings account. Keep money aside. Don't spend all of the money you get in your salary all at once. You can have other sources of income, but when you come and say, I have 250,000 salary every month, when you submit your 6-month bank statement for a visiting visa, they start checking, okay, how much is leaving your account. In the beginning of the month, you said you had 250 as a salary, then you ended up spending 249,999. What's left? 1 naira for you, and you say you want to travel. Or for some people want to travel, they and also for people who want to travel, they have a business, they run a profitable business in Nigeria, and then you go and submit your business account bank statement. They were not going to accept it, because to them that is irresponsibility. So it's not like UK takes differently. It's not like Nigeria say, oh, I have money in my business account now. They just say, okay, give you visa. No, it's high level of misconduct. It's irresponsible for you to use your business money to travel. So what's the best practice is to transfer the money to your personal account in form of salary. So if you're going to travel, say January, or you're going to travel in summer, you should have been preparing your bank accounts previous, maybe 7-8 months before that time, paying in appropriate salary, have your pay slip to back it up. And then when you provide your bank statement, you do your expenses as well. So it's not like you're just putting in 250,000 in your account and there's no money leaving your account. That's not it. That's not the best way. So do your expenses, but be conscious that you need to have money left. So they are seeing that, okay, there is consistency in how you spend, or you have a good saving habit. You understand what I mean? So organize your finances, organize your accounts, because these are important. Otherwise, you're going to fall into the hand of fraudulent agent that will tell you, okay, yes, don't worry, you want to do, we'll package you that you have this job, you have that job. At the end of the day, you get refused, and then that data, that information that's been entered into the UKVI system is there forever. It's not going to leave. They have that information about you. So it's very important that you organize your account. So someone was asking, so if someone wants to sponsor you, yes, that's fine. If someone wants to sponsor you, for example, a study visa, the person has to provide their account. If the person is your mom or your dad only can sponsor you, and your spouse, if your spouse is traveling with you. So mom and dad can sponsor you. They'll provide their bank account, you provide your birth certificate, they'll provide a sponsorship letter. We have a template for that. But if it's your husband or your wife, then the only condition where UKVI will accept the bank statement is if you're both traveling at the same time together. Not that wife is going first, the husband is coming later, there is some bank statement. No. If that's the arrangement you have, then put the money in the main applicant's account, and you can do that. So anybody can sponsor you. If the person is besides your father, mother, not your father or mother, or your spouse, if they want to sponsor you, they have to put the money in your account. Except their government agency and the government is sponsoring you. Usually when government sponsor, they don't start paying money in bits. They pay everything up front. They can give you a letter and say, we're sponsoring this person, and they recognize, government agency. So that can work. Yeah, so the next thing I'm going to say is, I've already talked about it. So avoid fraudulent agent. Avoid the use of fake document. Don't be too eager to travel that you get yourself into trouble and you get packaged. So we can give you advice based on your circumstance. Okay, we can give you advice based on your circumstance. So guys, we have an Easter bonanza
hey, we're going to post it on the page when we're done with this video. We have an Easter bonanza. So just for us saying, thank you, as it means for us saying thank you for your patronage, thank you for all the referrals, thank you for all the likes and all the love. We are having a 75% slash discount off our service fee. Our service fee is 200,000. We're going to be running this promo for only 1 week. Only 1 week, from today the 1st to the 7th. So if you're ready to travel, you contact us, ask for an invoice. The invoice has to be paid on the same day the invoice is issued. That's the condition. So guess how much you're going to be paying? Can anybody guess? Let me tell you the amount. Can anybody guess? Let me see the comment. Yeah, so can anybody guess how much that would be? 75% off. Let me see if you know your maths. 75% off. I don't like maths, but I try. No one is guessing. Okay, let me tell you. So it's 49,999. Exactly 50K. But you see, we took up one. Yeah, so that's it. So yeah, so 49,999. 49,999 for both visa and admission processing. Is that not a massive discount? That is a massive discount. Yeah, 49,999. So scream it on the rooftop and tell everyone, Fevanta, we're good. We're good. We know our audience. We're good at jobs. So it took a lot of love for us to decide to do this for just 1 week. So if you know anyone who wants to travel, tell them, don't try to take the risk of trying to do it by yourself. We're going to handle everything for you. Apply to schools, get your offer letter, apply for your visa. When it's time for your visa, we'll make everything seamless, swift. You won't feel a pinch. You won't feel a pain. And guess what? You're going to get success. You're going to get your visa approved. We're not guaranteeing that, visa will be approved. We're not the consulate, of course. But regardless, from our experience, we know what you need. So we're going to deliver. We always deliver. So if you know anyone who's planning to travel, like I said, it is very crucial that everything is done properly. From you choosing the right course, we're there to counsel you to choose the right course, to make sure it's related. We'll help you, advise you on how best to write your personal statement, review your documents, how to do your references, everything. And if there is any, we apply for you, we're maintaining correspondence with the school. You're not going to be left stranded at any point in time. Working with Fevanta is very relaxing, I must say to you. And, a lot of clients check our reviews as well. Check our reviews. And again, for those who are saying, want to come to your office, we don't have a physical office in Nigeria. We have partner offices in Nigeria. So if you want to visit our partner office, they're going to directly back to us anyway. But welcome to a new world where everything is done for you online. So I know a lot of people are not used to that yet, but I remember one of the reviews we posted from one of our clients, she said everything was done online. She even contacted us from all the way from the US. And from the moment, from application to her arriving in UK, everything was done for her online. So start getting used to that. I know that there are fraudulent agencies, but then what I said to someone yesterday, I said, if you look at our page, you can see consistency. We've gotten a lot of calls from Dubai, from all over the world, saying they want to work with us. Some people have been following our page for over 7 months, just watching and saying close, and like, no, Fevanta, it's time to work with you guys because you are consistent. So if you check our page from 2018, even earlier, from there to now, we've been there, we're consistent, and we're not going anywhere. Okay, so you can be rest assured that we're going to deliver. We have a lot of schools that we're affiliated. We work with over 140 schools in UK, massive list in Canada and Australia as well as US. We are expanding our service offerings, so it's going to be a massive giveaway we're doing this month of April. So for UK service only, we're doing 49,999 on admission and visa processing service. So we're not going to charge you anything more than that. It's a one-off payment, one-off fee. Is running for first 7 days. So if you have anyone wants to apply, tell them Fevanta is doing a massive bonanza. 150,000 is a lot of money to let go, because our team worked very, very hard to make sure that we deliver excellent service. And then for our Canada service, we're doing a no-win, no-fee bonanza for Canada, so, and for US as well. So Australia, the same, no-win, no-fee, meaning that you do not pay us anything apart from the cost of the application. So for Canada schools, they charge for application, okay? So some $150 Canadian dollars, some they are free. So in a case where we send you a universities list where you see that any of the schools is free, then you're paying us zero money. You're not paying us anything, no win, no fee, meaning that you only pay us when you get your visa approved. But if you select schools that have the charge for application fee for Canada, if it's $150 Canadian dollars, $100 Canadian dollars, whatever fee you choose, then you have to pay us that amount only, but you're not paying us any extra money. So it's no win, no fee. So tell your friends, no win, no fee for Canada, US, Australia. 49,999 for UK. It's a massive giveaway we're doing for Easter, to say that we love you, to say that we appreciate your support. You know, we've been there and you've been there as well. For all the massive followers that we've gained, we really are thankful. We're super thankful to you. So guys, if you've just joined us and you've not listened to the video from the beginning, please listen. I talked about preparing the right documents. I talked about organizing your account. I talked about avoiding fraudulent agents. Okay, I talked about relying on us to do your application for you. And again, if you have done your application yourself, so maybe you're in a category where you've gotten an offer letter, you don't know what to do next, please, you can transfer that to us at zero cost. We're not charging you anything for you to transfer your application to us. So if you've done, because you know, the more we do this, you know, people get to know us the more, and we become more credible, and all the name is spreading. So we're doing our best. Okay, we're doing our best to provide excellent service, which we always do. But we're saying all of these offers is going to go on in the month of April, starting from this first week. So hopefully we can extend it to see the kind of response we get first. But again, if you have your offer letter from a university, you have not yet paid your tuition fee, you can transfer the application to us and just relax. You can transfer the application. Say, Fevata, I've got an admission, I want this school, here you go, take it up from there, be my agent, represent me, do your thing. Yeah, so that's it. So 49,999 for UK, no win, no fee. Canada, US application, Australia, for those who already have an admission, transfer to us at zero cost. Transfer your application to us at zero cost. Our clients are sending me messages like, Dr. Naomi, why are you saying this now? And they're sending tears and emojis and things like, you know, that's not fair and all that. So please, all those that are waiting, that have been watching and saying, I'm waiting for the feast to go down. God has answered your prayers for the month of April. We're celebrating the birth and the resurrection, and the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. So for all those who are Christians, happy Easter. For those who are not, celebrate with us, okay? So, so let me see some questions. At Hamed, when you have an interview, don't show up. You hear now? Wow, I don't understand that comment. He said, but transcript cannot be ready now. So what happened? You can make the deposit. You can make the deposit, and we'll have that on record that you paid for that particular bonanza, discount. So we're not gonna charge you extra. So if you want to take on the service and you've applied for your transcript, your transcript is going to come in a couple of weeks or a couple of, 2 months, and you just say, Fevata, just have my name down. This is it. Then we can issue in an invoice, you can pay, and we'll have you on our list for that particular service. Okay, let me see. Okay, someone said, is it compulsory for someone to show up for interview at UK Embassy here in Nigeria? No, so the way it is, because of COVID, they've not been having face-to-face interview. However, depending on the application, depending on your circumstance, they might have an interview with you on call. So either Skype or, just ring you up. But they will definitely inform you before they have the interview with you. But what we do as an agency is to prepare you regardless. So whether they will interview you or not interview you, we prepare you. If we prepare you the first time and we see you're not good, we prepare you again. If you're not still good, we prepare you a third time to make sure that you get your act together. Okay, now for some universities, they will prepare you. So it's like you having a lot of support from us and the universities as well. For some universities, they don't care. They will not even prepare you. They'll say, go and apply here. You paid your this thing. You got your money in your account. Apply for your visa. That's the next stage. So they just leave you to do your thing. And if you get called and you fail, maybe they will refund you. Maybe they won't. But that's where we come in to bridge that gap, to ensure that regardless of whether you get an interview or not, we prepare you to be ready. So If the UKVI does not feel there is any need at all, they don't feel there is any need at all for you to have an interview, they won't call you. So for some universities, like I said, they will interview you after I prepared you for the mock. But for some, they will not even call, they will not even interview. But it's good you are ready, because when you get to the UK at border control, they're going to ask you what you're coming to do. They're not going to ask you, oh, how much is in your bank account? They'll just ask you, okay, what visa are you on? Student visa? Okay. What school are you going to study? What's the name of your school? Oh, what location is your school? Oh, okay. When is your course ending? You tell them, okay. Okay, where will you be staying? Okay, you tell them confidently, okay. They were not going to ask you, why did you choose the course? Why did you? Or tell us 15 things that your course will do for you. No. But border control, they're just going to ask you. So you just be ready, all right? Because what do they still ask? They just want to know that you're the right person. You know what you're going to do. So if you're saying you're studying international business and they ask you, so welcome to UK, or you say thank you, and try to smile, guys. Be happy. Hello. Oh wow, it's cold here. You know, it's like, oh, okay. Have you had a good day today? The immigration officer say, oh, not bad, thank you. It gives them a soft landing. But when you are going there, you just frown, carry your face, and you carry your igili and your bag, your dragging box. They're looking at you like this one is as though you packed what your ancestors to come to UK, right? But always have that soft countenance, always smile, learn to smile, and learn to be polite. In the UK, please and thank you is what we say all the time. So if I ask you a question, so let's say I ask, what name will I call now? Let me just call any name. So let me say Dorcas. Dorcas, I will answer your question after I tell you. I say, Dorcas, would you like me to open the door for you? You don't say yes. You say yes, please. And thank you. All right, so start getting used to that. So Dorcas says, please, why does Fevata not offer services of writing SOPs? Well, this is the thing. You're spending 10 million to come and do a course. If you don't engage in the process, you will not be able to defend the process. Okay? If we write SOPs for you, then you're not a genuine student. Because, like I said, in the interview, you'll be asked. The thing with UK is every information is important, even down to your SOP. There have been cases where students have said, I have worked in XYZ organization, yeah, and I've also had an MBA in this. And in the application, they are submitting an MSc degree. The school will say, oh, sorry, you mentioned you had an MBA in this school. Can you provide the MBA certificate? So what if during the MBA program you pulled out at 8 months and it's not, you didn't finish up to 1 year, you abandoned the course? Where are you going to get a transcript from? Where are you going to get the certificate from? So you put yourself in a difficult situation. So SOP is beyond you saying, I want to study the course, I love the UK. No, it's you trying to connect your experience with the course you intend to study. So what we ask you to do is to write everything about, pour out your passion as genuinely as you can. And we don't just say go and write. We also provide you a guide and tell you what needs to be in each paragraph. So if we give you a guide, then why do we have to not be the one to write it when we've given you a template of what you need to follow? So when you write your SOP using the guide we provided, then we look over it. And if there is any grammar errors or not, we support, we editing that. But in terms of you writing your passion about the course, it has to come from you. It has to be genuine. It's just so that if you have an interview with UKVI, you can have that point. You remember, oh, I wrote my SOP. This is why I said I wanted the course. But imagine we write SOP for you. That's packaging you for what you're not. And we don't do that. So if anyone is struggling, we assist. We tell you, okay, this is what you need to do. We have interview, we prepare you. Okay, we try to bring the best out of you. Okay, but we're not just going to pamper you. We don't do that here when we pamper you and you just say, oh, write SOP for me. Do my passport for me. Do you just sit down? No, we're setting you up for failure if we do that. And that's not how we operate. Okay, so we involve you in the process. So you're well knowledgeable. So at any point in time you get called and asked, why did you choose this course? You're able to defend it. And that's why, again, when we even send you the universities list to choose from, the links to the course module is there as well, so that you can go to the course module, right? You read about the course, so you're able to choose. You make an informed decision. We don't just tell you, oh, MSc International Business is very good for you. You get a job here. When you come here, people are getting a job. No. We engage your mind, to check, Okay, what do you think? Would this, look at how this will be applied to your future? These are the kind of career paths you can pursue. You look at it, you compare schools. Okay, I think what this university is offering is good. I think what this other university is offering is better, but okay, I'm going to choose this one. Or because proximity, because of this. Oh, their ranking is high, that this is that. So we engage you through the process. So don't be a lazy person and just sit back and say, do everything for me. I have all of the money. No. Even we had a client recently who works in the Nigerian army. And, he wrote his SOP from the bush. Yes, he wrote his SOP from the bush, passionately about what he wanted to do. And he just sent his offer yesterday. So we always make sure that clients are very much involved. All right. So let me see if I have any more questions that's related to what we're asking. Yeah, so if you are interested in having any of this, so people are asking questions about student loan. Transcript is pending because the non-teaching staff are on strike. Just have to wait to get a transcript. Study accounting, MBA in summer, but make architect and apply for course in a new field. Yes, you can switch to any course, any new field, as long as you can justify why you're switching. That's fine. Discounted fee cover SOP statement templates, and so yes, it covers everything. All the services we offer, it covers everything. Maintenance fund for myself, my company spouse, a major stumbling block. I could start the process, but and be able to pay the fees, but please assist me. Yes, Glory or Quarter. Yeah, please send a DM. We can assist you on that. We'll advise you what you need to do. Corporate pay slip, is it useful? Cooperative space, as long as it's where you're getting your salary from or the source of your money, yes, you can have that. How much you paid when visa is out? Can you post session on your page? Yes, so we'll post the session on the page. So I need to go. We just have 3 minutes left. So just to make sure that we don't lose the video, because if the live ends by itself, then I won't be able to save it. So I believe that a lot of people will benefit from this. Don't worry, we have another live coming up, another live event coming up. Let's say the first working day, the first Monday in the 3rd week of April, we have another interesting live event coming up. Very interesting. It will leave you like, when we finish doing the live, in fact, you'll be like, Dr. Naomi, I'm already at the airport. Can you come and pick me up? Okay, we have another live coming up. So so please again, tell everyone. Is deferment possible? Yes, a lot of universities allow deferment. So if you got an offer and you're not ready to go yet, you can defer. But you cannot defer when you're in country. So you cannot come on a visa and then I say, I want to defer so that I can stay and then work. No, it doesn't work like that. But from your country, before you apply for your visa, you can defer your admission. So like I said, 49,999 UK application, admission and visa processing. Canada, US, Australia, no fee. Those who already have an offer, you can transfer to us at 0 cost. Join Fevata, join the testimony train, have your own success story written by us. All right, so don't take the risk of trying to do things yourself. Relax your mind. Traveling abroad involves a lot. Yeah, sometimes emotional ups and downs, family distractions and things. You need an expert who is focused to do the job for you, so you don't make mistakes. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining this live. Thank you, really appreciate you. For those who have sent emails, please be rest assured that our team will working really, really hard to ensure that everyone is attended to. We do not ignore any client. We will not deliberately ignore any client. If you have not been attended to, please be patient. You will be attended to, because sometimes we get up to 100 inquiries a day. And for one person, it can be 50, 60 attending a day. But if you don't get attended on one day, you'll be attended to the following day. Okay, we aim to respond within 48 hours. All right, so but just be rest assured that we're going to take good care of you when you transfer your application to us or you decide to use our services. Okay, so remember, we do airport pickup, tuition fee payment, cargo services, accommodation, anything you require. Fevata has got your back. Okay, thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your Easter and try and comment. See, we have about 30-something persons on live, and then when we post the video, please comment. All right, to let us know you appreciate what we're doing and to encourage you. Your comments really encourage us. When you see our post, like it. All right, drop a comment about us, share our page, tell people about us, spread the word. Okay, We have so many offers for April coming up. We're going to keep surprising you. We're going to keep working our best to ensure that we give you the best service. And, you know, we're always looking out for you, even when we choose our partners that we work with, to ensure we don't also work with fraudulent people and put you at risk. Okay, thank you guys so much. I know I've said a lot. I do not want to leave you. I love you guys so much. I feel like I'm getting emotional. Oh my God. I don't want to leave you. Only one person commented my hair, that my hair looks nice. Immaculate, thank you so much. Mabel, thank you so much. Only one person said they like my hair. You guys want me to cry today. Anyway, I'm going to go and call my clients. They're going to tell me I look beautiful today. But thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Send us an email. Our phone numbers on a live. Thank you for the kisses back. Our phone numbers is on the link tree. Click on that. You see the numbers to contact. You can contact Yetunde or Bakare, or you can, you know, send a message to info@fevatatravels.com. Yetunde's email is Yetunde or Nakoya. She's gonna beat me after this. Yetunde on Nakoya. Yeah, on Nakoya at fevatatravels.com. They will have Bakare Kahidri at fevatatravels.com. So, or info@fevatatravels.com. We'll respond to you. You can send a DM as well. We have someone on the DM responding to messages. Thank you, Dorcas. Dorcas, you're lucky you said it. I was coming for you after this live. My chubby cheeks. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh yes, you did say I have chubby cheeks. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the love. Have a great day. Bye. Bye. Bye everyone. Bye.